Mr. Speaker, you always know when you've hit the jackpot when they have a go at your policy. And I can tell you, Mrs. Collins, you go out there and you talk to New Zealanders about overseas speculators, and I'll tell you that they will have a very different opinion to the one that that minister just came up with. They do not believe that this government is putting New Zealanders first. You're putting overseas speculators in front of Kiwis. Sir, this is a policy as amongst a Labor-led policy which will look at building 100,000 homes, a capital gains tax on speculators, and stopping overseas speculators as well. It comes as part of a package, and it's more than no package from that other side. But, sir, I want to talk about today about the issues of the day and about our intelligence agencies. And I am sick and tired of having to stand here as other opposition members and of the media and try and drag the truth from this Prime Minister. Drag the truth. He didn't know about .com. He didn't know about the US interests in .com. He didn't know about anything about his department organising the raid on .com. He didn't know about illegal spying on .com. He didn't know. He knew actually about the spying in July. It didn't make it public until pressure was put on until September last year. And then last year, there was certainly the beginning of this year was the appointment of his friend, Mr. Fletcher. And how many days did it take, sir, to drag that information out of this Prime Minister? His first instinct is to say, what can I get away with here? Not to come clean, not to give us the honest truth, but to say, what can I get away with? And what has happened as a result, sir, is that the public confidence in our intelligence agencies is at an all-time low. Nobody believes that the GCSB is functioning as it should. Nobody believes that this government has the balance between the security of New Zealand on one hand and the protection of our privacy on the other right. What they are seeing, sir, is what they believe is an erosion of their privacy and their rights. And that was brought out in the GCSB bill by the Privacy Commission, the Human Rights Commission, the Law Society. All of those submitters believe and understand that this government is undermining the privacy and rights of New Zealanders. And tomorrow, sir, we'll have the second reading of that bill. We'll have the second reading of that bill in light of what has gone on today, which is about the GCSB assisting the inquiry into the leaking of the report. And we know, sir, that parliamentary services turned down two requests for information. Two requests for information from the Henry Inquiry until Mr. Eagleson, the Chief of Staff of the Prime Minister, got on the case and pulled that information in. Sir, that letter that Prime Minister put on the table today is just one of the pieces of information that need to come forward. It's the same old story which is trying to pull information out of this Prime Minister bit by bit rather than him coming clean. He will not come clean, sir. He keeps on saying that he gives the answer, and then we find there's another answer behind that one, and there's something else and something else. Sir, the public has lost confidence in our intelligence agencies, which the Prime Minister heads, solely because of the way he has behaved. And instead, tomorrow, sir, we're going to have an ad hoc piece of legislation coming through to Parliament that should have been following an independent inquiry that everybody, sir, in this country wants. Thank you.
Honourable Simon Bridges.
I'm not going to dwell on that sorry excuse for a speech, but to hear from the Leader of